Good evening. I'm Brita Wine.
Not yet. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Good evening. I'm Brita Wynell, joined by the Lancers head coach, Chris O'Connor. Hi, Coach O'Connor.
How you doing this evening?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
In the last meeting between the Lancers and the Bears, you unfortunately fell short. What has your team been doing to prepare for this tough match tonight?
Our team has been working really hard. We've been practicing really well. We've been really starting to gel as a team. And this is a good measuring stick for us to see how far we've come together.
You have many solid players on your team, such as Bennett Formulac, who averages 14 points a game. What does he and the rest of your team need to do in order to change the outcome this time?
No, we just need to play our game. Don't need to be worried about what Oakdale does or what this person does or what that person does. We need to worry about our game and how we play.
All right, thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Tip-off between the Lancers and the Bears is just away. Stay with us.
Serving our community for over 50 years with quality service at a fair price, Brownies Auto Repair employs only ASE certified technicians. Brownies is one of only 33 shops in Stanford.
Credit cards, cash advances, leases, loans, judgments. If you are ready for a proven way to get your business out of debt, call Corporate Turnaround at 800-588-2910 or visit resolvebusinessdebt.com. 800-588-2910 or visit resolvebusinessdebt.com. 800-588-2910 or visit resolvebusinessdebt.com.
David Salon is a sophisticated hair salon that will pamper you in a big city atmosphere with personalized small town service. Conveniently located in the Walkers Village Shopping Center in Walkersville, create the new you with one of our experienced, innovative stylists. David Salon will help you look and feel your absolute best. Color, waxing, facials, manicures, pedicures, and more. Men and women love David Salon. Call for an appointment today at 301-845-4050. That's 301-845-4050. Or check us out online at davidsalons.com. David's Salon is a proud sponsor of Frederick County High School athletics.
Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back.
Continuing the tradition of great high school sports in and around our region, tune in Fridays at 6:30 p.m. for Frederick County Scoreboard. Player and coach interviews, game previews, exciting matchup and scores and standings around the league. That's Frederick County Scoreboard, Fridays at 6:30 p.m. just before the game on Cool 1450 AM WTHU.
Where do you get your real-time information? News, weather, traffic, school delays, and cancellations. At Cool 1450 AM, one of our most important resources is FrederickScanner.com. Live traffic cams, weather cams, city and county resources, police, fire and rescue. Anyone living, working, or traveling in and around Frederick should bookmark FrederickScanner.com on their PC or go to their Facebook page and download the mobile app today. FrederickScanner.com. A live information window to Frederick County.
Gettysburg Auto Auction is looking for additional buyers for our increased car volume. So if you're in the market for a new used car, try this little auction. Gettysburg Auto Auction continues to have the highest customer satisfaction and lowest fees of any auto auction. And our exclusive bid drive-by program allows you to drive your car before you buy it. If you missed out on Gettysburg Auto Auction's Thursday night sale, stop by on Friday for our Leftover Friday sale, where any vehicle still available can be bought on the spot. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located on Route 15 at the Maryland-Pennsylvania line, the Steinway exit. For directions and a sampling of upcoming vehicles, visit GettyAuto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, the little auction with the new start time of 6 p.m. and looking for additional buyers to go with our influx of vehicles.
MedOne Pharmacy is the largest locally owned and operated pharmacy in Frederick County. MedOne Pharmacy has 4 locations in Brunswick, Emmitsburg, Middletown, and Thurmont to provide you with convenience, experience, service, tradition, and value. MedOne Pharmacy. Check out their website at med1pharmacy.com. That's MEDONE pharmacy.com today. Or for more information, call them at 301-271-2223.
MedOne Pharmacy is a proud sponsor of Frederick County Public School Athletics.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Linganore High School, home of the Lancers. And we've got some great high school basketball for you tonight. Boys basketball, the Linganore Lancers hosting the Oakdale Bears. We're calling this the Battle of the Rookie Coaches. My name is Michael Betteridge. I'll be doing your play-by-play. Joined here at courtside with Chris Erickson. What was I here? I heard something here. Chris Erickson doing color analysis, and also for the first time ever partnering with Lancer TV on the NFHSnetwork.com. This is a video production of Lancer Media, and we've got the young people from Linganore High School will be jumping in and out with us. We're working together in sort of a collaboration to bring you some great high school audio and video play-by-play and color action. Chris, both these teams have first-year coaches who took over mature programs and were challenged to keep the continuity going. What are they looking at tonight in this a really big game? This is a playoff game tonight.
Yeah, this is going to one of the couple best teams in the county right now, and it's going to be matching. Both of these teams I've seen are disciplined. They play together. They play like teams, like you want them to play, and it'll be really interesting how the coaches respond. I think they're going to have a big impact on the game. Who makes the adjustments? What happens? And it's going to be a little bit of a mind game out there. I'm going to try to keep up and see if we can see what they're doing to each other.
Now you've seen both these teams play recently. They're both riding long win streaks, and they haven't lost. How much does home court advantage give you tonight?
Personally, I don't think it gives you anything. It's between your ears. I used to love playing against teams that were, against Syracuse and places like that. At Syracuse, I love people screaming at me.
Yeah.
It got me fired up even more.
Get the juices flowing.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, listen, another thing that's interesting is neither one of these teams have had a loss. They're both riding a 8-game, 9-game win streak since Christmas. Both of these teams played really tough teams in Baltimore during the tournament, and that was their last loss. So basically, in county play, they're both undefeated.
and it shows. So we're going to have a really interesting game today with some good talents out there. You know, Schlee on one side, and as you pointed out here, Linganore. You know, Oakdale's averaging almost 80 points a game and only giving up about 57. So even though they have a couple of losses, that's a heck of a spread.
It really is, and this matchup, as I said, is probably could possibly be an early preview of the CMC County boys basketball matchup, which will take place sometime towards the end of February. Oakdale comes into the game tonight. They're 12-2 overall, 10-0 in the Gambrel division. Linganore 11-3 overall, leading the Spire division with a 7-1 record. So both these teams at the top of their respective divisions in this Central Maryland Conference.
And it's funny because Linganore is actually the bigger school in terms of rating, but I don't know where you put your money on this one. I'm just hoping for a good game.
Well, you know, you have to look all the way back to mid-December when these two teams last meet. It was decided by 19 points. But, you know, I expect both these teams have matured considerably since mid-December, the second week of the season. And it should be a much better result tonight.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we'll see, you know, the young coaches now have to make their adjustments. They played earlier once. This is a rebound. So let's see how Linganore makes their adjustment going forward.
All right, we want to thank our sponsors for making this game possible. We're going to stop here for a moment for the Star Spangled Banner.
This is representative of the impact it's having worldwide. Today, we are doing something about it. And at this time, I'd like to ask...
Or not. All right, anyway, we want to thank the sponsors, Center of Life Chiropractic, Gettysburg Auto Auction, and Woodsboro Bank. Thank you for sponsoring tonight's game.
This time, I'd like to ask everyone in the gymnasium to please stand.
All right, we had a moment of silence there, and here comes the Star Spangled Banner.
With the playing of our national anthem.
All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. So Chris Linganore comes in, coached by Chris O'Connor in his first year in the 3A West, ranked 56th in the state of Maryland by Max Preps, coming off an 8-game win streak, averaging 65 points a game. O'Connor took over this year for Tom Kraft, who was their coach for 12 years, did a great job, coached Thomas and Nick. Thomas plays for Shepherd, had a great game last night. I watched a little bit of him on TV. But Linganore's got home field advantage here. This is a much bigger game for Linganore than it is for Oakdale.
Absolutely, because this is, they lost early on. Here's their chance of redemption. They had a nice win last week here on this court against Frederick, and here we are, a chance to see how much they've learned. Have they learned anything in practice? Have they reviewed the tapes? How are they going to go after Oakdale?
Yeah, it's Friday night. They're in front of the home team crowd. They really got to jump out in the beginning and take this Oakdale team out of its game.
Yeah, now we got Colin Schlee, who's averaging 19 points a game plus 8 rebounds, 9 rebounds. And
Yeah, he's third in the county.
And Formulac is doing real well. He's averaging about 14 a game. It seems that Linganore is a little more dispersed in terms of the scoring, and with Lang and Nolan and Palacios all stretched through there. So it'll be interesting to see if the team concept can overcome the big, strong, the main dog here, Mr. Schlee.
So it's my observation that Oakdale has a more potent offense. And in order for Linganore to win, they've got to play premium defense tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what they did. See, last week they didn't press hardly at all against Frederick. And, they played a real nice, decent zone. We'll see if they mix it up a little bit and how Oakdale responds. When we saw Oakdale play the last couple times, they really didn't face a zone defense. They were being pressured. They were placing man-to-man. We'll see how they respond, see how they mix it up.
Right. All right. So the Linganore Lancers team has been introduced to the audience, all the players, as the cheerleaders come off the court. We are moments away from the opening tip-off here at courtside. So the starters for Linganore come out on the field on the hardwood. We've got Formulac, Palacios, Nolan, Lang, and Mitchell. Mitchell will be in the circle for the tip. The Oakdale Bears still huddled up in front of Coach Brandon Long. He's also in his first year. Both these coaches played for Frederick County High School basketball here, and they're both the same age.
Well, it's funny. I played against Linganore. I went to high school in West Virginia. I played against Linganore. All three of my kids, my daughter and my two sons, played against Linganore. So I got to work on my grandkids coming up. They get to play against Linganore.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, out on the floor for the Oakdale is Schlee, Dorner, Reefer, McGackey, and I can't see over there. There we go, number 23. That's the other Dorner. So we got two Dorners on the floor. Here's the opening tip. Up in the air, way high. Oakdale comes down with it.
Schlee, good jumping.
Dorner, top of the key. Down on the left wing, back around. Fakes it, bounce pass underneath. Schlee does a pump, shoots, misses. Over the top, ball goes to Linganore.
Okay, started off a man-to-man, both teams.
Here comes Formulac. Cross court to Lang. Lang's got it out on the wing. Mitchell drives, pulls up, has the ball knocked out of his hands. And we've got our first whistle and first foul of the game. It's going to be a possession foul, so it'll go out of bounds. Formulac will inbound.
Yeah, we're in a box takeout. Out of bounds play.
All right, into Formulac, out front. Between the leg dribble, goes right hard. Kicks it out, wide open in the corner. Lang shoots, no good. Rebound, putback is good. So Nolan with the putback, and that was a great offensive block out and board.
It was. He posted himself down there, and he skied for that one.
Baseline kick out, shot from out front. Schlee, too short off the front iron. Rebound, putback, tipped away. Oakdale comes up with it, 2 in a row. Shot from deep in the corner, air ball, and we've got a whistle. So it looks like that's going to be a shooting foul, which is going to send Reefer to the free throw line. And Chris, we know how to pronounce his name now, don't we?
Reefer, yes. Yeah, see.
And he makes the front end.
Yeah, we were trying to make a correction last week. I thought it was Rifer.
Yeah,
and, we're trying
we
to
had
avoid,
some fun with that, didn't
we? Yes. And the family had to come over and tell us.
Got them both. Tied up at 2 apiece with 7:01 on the clock in the first. He'll shoot one more. So it's a 3-shot foul on the 3-shot attempt. And he gets all 3. Oakdale takes the lead 3-2. Inbound to Formulac. Formulac goes left. Between the dribble, goes right. Stops. Ankle breaker. The crowd's getting into it. That was an ankle breaker on Cameron Dorner. Lang goes pumps, goes in, drives, penetrates, up in the lane, shoots, no whistle. Boy, they're letting them play. There was a lot of contact down there, Chris.
Yeah, all three. Whoa, nice block.
Nolan puts up a good block down the other way.
Yeah, Linganore's still in a man-to-man, and down there when Lang was jumping it up there, it was 1 against 3. So might have thought about passing it, but hey, he took it up strong, and they play a little pitter-patter on his body going up.
All right, Oakdale ball. They'll inbound from the scorer's table. Fired in, wide open. Shot from 20 feet out, no good. Rebound, Formulac.
That's the second shot by Schlee. In both of them, he dropped his shoulders out. And when you do that, when you drop your shoulders back like that, the arc of the ball becomes flat, and he ends up hitting the front of the rim, which is what he did on both times. So he needs to go up straight and actually lean in toward the basket and keep the shot straight. Right now, he's got a little bit of a bad habit. We'll see if he corrects that as we go on.
All right, so we had a stoppage in action there, and now Linganore's inbounded. Formulac hands off to Palacios. They're running a weave. Here they go. Palacios on the left wing. Dribbles out. Bounce pass in, and we've got a whistle underneath and a blocking foul on Oakdale. No, that one went against Linganore.
That was offensive. The guy moved on the pick.
So they got, trying to figure out who they get on that foul.
We've got a half-court press here.
Formulac on the push-off.
By Linganore, half-court press.
Schlee takes it up, goes to the baseline, shoots it, put back is good.
Palacios.
Yeah.
Francisco Palacios.
Now wait, we had a whistle. We had a whistle, and he'll shoot 2. Got 1.
And he went up strong there, kind of double clutched it, got whacked on the hand. Couldn't convert it, but he got himself 2 shots for it. Made them both.
Got them both, 5-2 now, 6 minutes on the clock in the first. Inbound to Formulac. Formulac goes left, spins, fires it over to Palacios. He drives off, hands off to Lang. Lang to Nolan. Nolan to Palacios. Palacios has it stolen away. Here comes Oakdale on the breakaway. Dorner stumbles, misses the layup on the trip.
He had a nice move, just couldn't finish it.
Wide open from the corner, no good. Rebound, Formulac gets his own rebound, straight to the hoop. Nolan puts it up, and he's fouled hard. Do you see how he swiped in on that block?
Yeah, I was wondering if it was before the shot, it looks like. Yeah, it was before the shot.
Yeah, they're calling it before the shot.
Yeah, he's on the ground.
So we've got some subs coming in now to give the 2 of the Lancers a breather. Maddox and Ferentz come into the game.
They're running a box out of bounds. Got 1 on each corner, 2 elbows, and 2 boxes. For Linganore, Formulac's taking it out of bounds, so we'll see what kind of play they run.
Now Coach Long counters with Meade into the game. Formulac into Maddox. Corner shot by Formulac. It's good. A 3-pointer from the corner ties it up at 5 apiece with 5:19 on the clock. Oakdale has it.
3/4 court pressure by Linganore, trying to slow Oakdale up a little bit. Now they're in a zone, 2-3 zone. Linganore is. So change it up. So they went from a man to a zone. We'll see how they respond.
Left wing, Maddox on Dorner. Baseline drive, pull up, 5-footer, no good. Schlee has a block, the outlet to Maddox. Maddox goes up right-hander, off the glass, misses the layup.
That was a good sequence for Linganore. They got 1 shot. It was a reasonable shot by Schlee. But 1 shot, they got the rebound, they ran out of it. Now they didn't convert. That's what the zone is designed to do. Limit the opponent to 1 shot, off and running.
Looking for the back door, it's not there. They come back out, pull-up shot from the free throw. Schlee with the rebound, put back is good.
Now what happened was this time down, Linganore switched up. They switched up to a man, and Schlee made him pay for it. And then they come back, Oakdale pressure here, and just got a turnover. So
we got a timeout on the floor here as we bring a couple players in.
So we're seeing some changes back and forth, pretty quick changes by Linganore on defense. They're back in the zone right now. 2-3 zone.
Inbound to Dorner now. Dorner, top of the key, drifts right. Flicks it to Schlee. He skipped pass across court to Dorner. Looking. They lob it inside to Schlee. He double teamed. Working around that perimeter. There's the shot. Nice rebound by Mead, and he puts it in.
Yeah, see here the guard, which was Formulac, did not box out his man on the zone.
Lang off the glass, back the other way, scores a three-point bank shot.
Yeah, I don't think that should count. He didn't call it. You gotta call it that far out. Come on.
Stolen by Linganore. Here comes Maddox. Fires it over to Formulac. Back to Lang. He goes hard to the hoop, pulls up, shoots, and makes it.
Three-quarter court pressure. So they're trying to do a little trapping here, slow them up a little bit.
Linganore on top 10-9 at the 3-minute mark.
Now they're dropping back into a 2-3 zone. Yeah, I don't think these teams do a very good job against the zone defense in terms of their offense.
Dorner, pull up, shot, no good. Rebound on the floor, loose ball. Linganore comes up with it. Over to Nolan. Nolan, Formulac, way out front. No good. Rebound, Oakdale. Up court to McGackey. Way up to the top of the key. Schlee shoots and misses again.
Yeah, he's 0 for 4 right now. But that one he actually got off the ground, put some effort into it. His form was a lot better. The first 3 was just lackadaisical. He's fading out.
Oh, there's a steal by Schlee. He's going to jam it, and he does.
That was pretty lackadaisical, too.
Schlee flushed it. He flushed it all the way to take an 11-10 lead.
Oh,
nice play back the other way by Ferentz as he gets everybody in the air hanging, and then he goes up on him, draws the foul, and makes the basket.
Smart move. Gonna get 3 the hard way with a little bruise on the way down.
Yes, it's tough going down in that paint.
That's where the real men play. You little guard type,
I prefer to stay out of that
you
mess.
Stay out of there, because we're gonna introduce you to
Well, he
some
misses
pain.
the free throw. They get the rebound, and the putback is no good as Schlee pulls it down and comes up on the run. Schlee wants to go wide open, bounce pass underneath, blocked by Ferentz.
They call the foul on that. He's going to shoot 2.
McGackey's going to shoot 2.
Schlee brought it down to the elbow, made a beautiful bounce pass.
It was.
And quite frankly, I'm not sure that was a foul as I'm watching it, but he called it. He's going to get 2 for it, but it was a nice pass.
Schlee is second in the county on assists, so he's just not a shooter. He's also a quarterback.
He's making it happen. Now, both these teams, I think, are both very unselfish. They play like real teams together. I don't think there's any selfish players out there in my mind.
McGackey gets them both to give his team a 1-point lead at the 2-minute mark. 13-12, Oakdale on top. Here comes Formulac.
And that idea of selflessness, they're back in they're in a man. Looks like, they're in a man. Oakdale's in a man.
Palacios down in the corner to right. They work back around, fires underneath. Ferentz goes right-hander. It's in. Nice, easy. Was that a hook shot?
That was a jump hook.
Jump hook, okay.
Right. Wasn't a classic. He just jumped up and kind of lofted over the rim. Nice touch.
I'm learning. Schlee shoots from on the perimeter. Whoa! He got his range.
Okay. Now he's 1 out of 6. Okay,
right.
He made a dunk shot. Never mind. 2 out of 7 now. But yeah, that shot looked better. That shot looked a lot better.
2-point lead for the Bears now. Minute 13. Wide open shot by Wright in the corner, and he gets the 3, the big guy.
Yeah, see what happens when you throw it into the high post? People collapse on you, and there's a guy sitting out there in the corner all by his lonesome.
Reefer shoots the 3, he misses. Oakdale comes up with it, they shoot again. Loose ball, and it's out of bounds.
Now Oakdale got the last 2 rebounds.
Oakdale ball.
And they should never have gotten them because the Linganore players had inside position in both cases and somehow did not come back with that ball.
Schlee shoots the fadeaway, no good. Rebound Palacios, outlet, straight up, reverse layup, missed. Schlee with the rebound. Schlee back the other way. 35 seconds.
All he had to do was shoot a right-handed layup. He was okay.
Over to Dorner. Dorner calls the play. Oh, McGackey loses the handle. Formulac comes up with 23 seconds, and he slows it down over to his coach to get the play, and he's ready. 16, 15. Off the pick. Formulac pulls up, shoots the 10-footer, misses, gets his own rebound, wide open. Wright has his shot partially blocked, and we've got a whistle.
5 seconds left.
And a foul on the court is going to send, looks like, we don't know. Oh, it's not a shooting foul. Inbound to Ferentz. He gets stuffed. Shot at the buzzer, no good.
Well, at least he hit the glass on that one.
So at the end of one period of action, the Linganore Lancers have a 1-point lead, 17-16. We'll step aside for a short break. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are here live at Linganore High School. If you just joined us, we're going to put 8 minutes up on the clock, and we're going to be going for another 8 minutes of action. All right, Linganore leading at 17-16. Pretty much what we expected, Chris.
Yeah, close game. Linganore surprises me in terms of their resilience. They have these streaks. Yeah. You see both teams going streaky back and forth. Colin put up like 8 shots, made 2. Okay, and we'll come back to that later. Looks like they're in a 1-3-1. So Oakdale has changed up their, they're in a 1-3-1.
Lang underneath the Ferentz. He holds up, shoots, misses. Rebound Oakdale.
You gotta make the bunnies, baby.
Straight to the hoop. Reefer misses. Loose ball out of bounds, and it's going to go off a right. So it'll be black ball. The Bears will get it.
Yeah, we used to have this stuff when I was playing. They called it stick-em with a spray can. You spray it on your fingers. Remember the Raiders, the defensive backs?
Freddie Bolitnikoff.
Yeah.
Sticky fingers Freddie.
There you go. Well, we used to use that.
5-foot shot, rolls around, nice and easy, and drops.
Yeah, a nice fade away, about 8 feet away, and nice touch there around the basket by Schlee. 1-3-1 defense by,
nice pass and underneath, and Ferentz puts it in. 3 passes and 3 players off the ground, weren't even on the floor when they passed.
Well, the nice thing about that, they're running a high-low, and they threw
Stolen by Linganore. Here comes Ferentz with it. He holds up, fires it to Formulac. Formulac goes left, sees an opening, gets it stripped away. Schlee has it on the outlet. He goes straight up and puts it in. I think there's been about 7 lead changes in this game so far. And, oh my goodness, no basket.
no
Wright throws up some trash.
No continuation rule here in high school.
And it goes, but he was fouled way before he got the shot off.
Right. In the NBA, they call that in the act of shooting. Of course, in the NBA, if they touch the ball at half court, they are in the act of shooting.
In the NBA, you get 3 steps to the basket.
Yeah, or 4 if you're James Harden.
Formulac inbound to Ferentz. He's triple teamed, has it stolen, stripped away.
That's where you need a hook shot, because he had in traffic and had no way to get it out.
Meade underneath, kicks it back out. They go around the horn.
2-3 zone now.
Out.
It's all distended. It's all not, they just.
Schlee goes, pulls up, shoots the 5-foot runner, no good. Rebound Nolan. Nolan hands off to Formulac. Formulac up the left side looking. Over to Lang. Lang, he takes a look. Formulac calls the play. Palacios
Now we're back into man-to-man for Oakdale. So they've switched it from a 1-3-1 to man. They're going back and forth. They're doing pressure.
Wide open, Palacios with the tray. It rattles and goes.
I'll tell you what, somebody's doing their homework. They got pressure here, 3/4 court for Linganore. They're contesting everything.
Underneath, baseline drive, pull-up shot, blocked. Linganore comes up with it again. Down the left side, Formulac, bounce pass underneath. Yeah, Meade tried to front Ferentz, and he lost that battle.
Nice little bounce pass to the big man. Low, it's an easy game when you play that way.
Linganore takes a 4-point lead, 24-20 now, with 5:20 to go in the half.
Still 2-3 zone. For the life of me, I don't understand why they extend these zones. But, you know, so far Oakdale's not shooting very well.
Wide open to the hoop. There's a whistle.
Yeah, all he had to do was keep his hands up. Instead, he took them and he swung them down low. And
Bernie.
What's that?
Bernie had no intention of shooting that ball when he drove.
Right, and coach do that, take him out like that.
So Bernie misses the front end. He's here to shoot one. Got it. 3-point game. Linganore on top. Palacios has the ball for Linganore. Brings it up. Goes straight to the hoop, sees the opening, kicks it out wide open in the corner, baseline drive. He gets trapped, looking for help. Underneath, stolen by Oakdale.
Yeah,
Outlet to Schlee. Schlee pulls up, pumps it, misses the layup, but he's fouled and he'll get two the hard way.
We've got some decent coaching going on here. People have made the adjustment. Obviously, Linganore's made an adjustment since the last game.
Schlee, nothing but net.
And we're seeing them, you know, and the thing I always advocate is they're changing up the defense, they're changing up the looks, they're making Oakdale work for it.
Misses the second one. 2-point game, Linganore on top. Formulac sees the groove, goes in, has it blocked away, and out of bounds. Let's see whose ball it is. White ball.
Linganore, yep.
So Formulac's going to get a rest.
Palacios taking it out.
As Maddox comes into the game. Into Maddox. Palacios shoots the tray. Wham! Nothing but net.
That's the same out of bounds play they ran in the same spot about 5 minutes ago. Only
biggest lead of the game now for Linganore, 27-22 with 4:22 to go in the half. Skip pass to Schlee. He goes, pulls up, shoots the 6-footer. In and out, no good. Rebound, Palacios. He's having a heck of a game, Chris. And now he goes up with a scoop shot and a whistle. So that's a blocking foul. That's going to go against
23, I think.
Yeah. 23 it is.
Yep.
So Dorner gets the blocking foul, his second personal.
I'll tell you, last week we had Maddox had a hellacious block attempt against, who was it on Frederick? They both about a foot above the rim.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, Maddox shows some athletic
it
ability.
was Hill. It was on Jameek Hill.
Right, yeah, it was fantastic. He got up there.
All right, inbound to Palacios. Back around. We got a new guy in the game, Bernie. Shot, wow. Palacios is red hot with his third tray in a row.
Feed the beast, feed the beast.
8-point lead now for the Lancers.
Oh, gee. This is not what I expected. 8-point lead for Linganore, wow.
Wide open in the corner, shot. Way off, air ball. Nolan comes up with it. Nolan to Palacios. Palacios looking, fades, pulls up, shoots it. Holy mackerel, he missed.
Yeah.
He thinks he can make everything, doesn't he?
He's feeling it.
Back the other way, loose ball tipped. Good hustle by Oakdale. Underneath, out of bounds, Linganore ball.
Yeah, Linganore, their rebounder back line is getting their hands on the ball. They're just not holding on to it. We need to get a staple gun out there and staple it to their hands or something.
We've got timeout on the floor. We'll step aside for a short break and be right back. All right, here we go. Welcome back. We're here for 3 minutes on the clock. Linganore with an 8-point lead. They have the ball. Maddox drives the paint, kicks it out. Wide open shot from the corner by Lang. No good. Rebound, Schlee. He brings it up. Schlee, top of the key, over on the left side.
Now they've moved over to man-to-man again, so Linganore's mixing it up on defense.
McGackey goes right. Hands to Schlee. Schlee drives off the pick. Another pick. Looking. Goes straight to the hoop, fires it. We've got a whistle. Crowd doesn't like that one, Chris.
Oh, it was a legitimate foul. Whacked him across the arm.
All right. Schlee will go to the free throw line to shoot 2, and he misses 1.
Yeah, he's picked up some bad habits on his shooting form. He pulled that. He's not following through.
Gets the second one.
You see the difference that time? He followed through?
Yeah.
The last one, he did this thing, the gooseneck. You're getting some pressure, half-court pressure now from Oakdale against Linganore.
Maddox to Palacios. Bounce pass back to Maddox. Cross court stolen by Oakdale. No, Nolan gets it back. Stripped from behind, Dorner comes up with it. 1-on-2 break. Outlet to Schlee. Straight up.
Whoa.
He gets blocked by Nolan. And they call a whistle, and Nolan says, no, it was clean.
It was clean. Absolutely it was clean. But hey, when somebody's getting some calls here, he's going to shoot 2.
All right, Schlee's getting a lot of free throw practice. And he misses the first one again.
Shoulders fell out.
I saw that, yeah, you're right.
Now see if he stays in and follows through, he'll make it.
So Meade and Wright come into the game to give them a little muscle down deep for the Bears.
There you go.
He misses them both, but they get the rebound. McGackey straight to the hoop. Schlee goes, drives, misses, put back, no good. Rebound, Nolan.
Remember, basketball is a non-contact sport.
Wide open feed. Oh, Wright tries to dunk it, but we've got a whistle and a foul before Wright got caught on the rim a little bit there, didn't he?
Yeah, we're seeing bodies on the floor almost every play. Like I said, basketball is a non-contact sport.
Yeah. Well, Palacios is going to get to shoot 2 now as that foul goes on Meade, his second personal, with 1:58 to go in the game in the first half, 30-23.
Yeah, Schlee was
make it.
Schlee had a run to the basket here last time down, went up strong, ended up on the ground. I think he gets hit more here than he did in his football games.
8-point lead now. Make it 9. It rattles and drops. So Palacio hits both his free throws.
3-quarter press, little trap action by Linganore, trying to slow Oakdale down a little bit, change the look on them. They're in a zone now.
Back around to McGackey. They're working around the perimeter, and that's stolen in the middle from Formulac. He goes straight up, scoop shot, and scores. Oh, my goodness. That's an 11-point lead for Linganore out of nowhere, all in the second period.
They are not. Oakdale looks like a different team.
And another steal. The outlet. Here goes Formulac. He hands off. Bounce pass. Lang misses the layup. Rebound underneath. Wright puts it back in. And we've got a whistle jump ball.
I'll tell you what, they're out hustling them, they're out muscling them, and they're out thinking them right now. It's almost like Oakdale's dead in the water and just kind of like lazing through. Against the zone, there's no offense. I don't know what the heck they're trying to do out there, but I can't see any offense at all. No plays, no running.
Mead straight to the hoop, layup, and good. Now they pull it. You said that, and they ran an offense. Right scores.
Well, it was give and go, because they were in the trap.
Yeah, you're right.
They were in the half-court trap.
You're right.
So they weren't back in the zone, sitting in the zone.
50 seconds on the clock. Linganore has the ball. Formulac from the corner, rims in and out. Loose ball up in the air. There's a hustle for it. Bounce pass in, still loose, still scrambling. Somebody's got it. Bears on the breakaway. Number 11 goes up. He misses the layup. Wow. Lang, he's got 38 seconds. He brings it down. Passes to Nolan in the paint. Nolan holds up, and he's fouled hard. Nolan didn't even have to shoot. He knew it was coming.
Oh, he got fouled by 3 different people. So this is a pick 'em for the refs.
Does that mean he gets to shoot 9?
Something. Yeah, what the heck.
All right. So Nolan goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 with 33 seconds on the clock, and his team up by 11.
Up by.
Make it 9. Swish. Now make it 10. I was right at the end of the free. I was being prophetic.
You're wishing him to 11. You see number 11 shooting it, so you saw it was 11.
I'm psychic.
There you go. Psychic. Which
one? Here we go. Yeah. It hit the stanchion.
No, hit the.
Did it go in though? It went in though.
No, it did not go in.
Okay.
It hit the rope up there. That's a bad place for that rope anyway.
Yeah.
They need to move that.
Yeah, I see what you mean. All right. 10-point game. Linganore on top. 25 seconds. Oakdale pull-up shot. No good. Loose ball up in the air. Nolan loses it. Great save by Nolan into Formulac. And he got away with one on that, Chris.
Yeah, cardinal rule. You never save the ball underneath your own basket. You throw it a lot long. Otherwise, you just throw it right back.
Maddox with the putback, Mead with the rebound, that's it.
Otherwise, you just end up throwing it right back to your own to the other players.
Hard to believe, we wouldn't have expected this, but Linganore went on a 10-point run in that second period, and that's the kind of lead they have at halftime. 35-25, Linganore. We'll take a short break and be back with our first half wrap-up in just a moment.
I know why, because why are the commercials not coming back here? Because that's coming from
since 1991, cancer deaths have decreased 26%,
that part's not
resulting in over 2.4 million lives saved during that time. This can only happen because of the committed support of people like you.
That's a good idea. We should probably
We can and will create a world where hearing the words, "You have cancer," will no longer invoke fear.
Yeah, right.
Go find the representatives of the American Cancer Society and make your donation tonight. Thank you. Also, ladies and gentlemen, for your convenience this evening during halftime, Linganore High School sports boosters are operating concessions in Linganore High School cafeteria. Go down and get yourself something to eat and drink and support Linganore High School athletics.
Do you have a great business with debts that just won't go away? Do you want to pay your creditors but just can't afford their terms? If credit cards and cash advances have put your business behind, the last thing you need is another loan. Corporate Turnaround can help you free up your cash flow and resolve your toughest debts without borrowing and without bankruptcy. We've worked with over 11,000 businesses since 1998. We've settled almost $500 million in business debt for our clients. Credit cards, cash advances, leases, loans, even lawsuits and judgments. If you're ready for a proven way to get your business out of debt, call Corporate Turnaround at 800-588-2910 or visit resolvebusinessdebt.com. 800-588-2910 or visit resolvebusinessdebt.com. 800-588-2910. 2910 or visit resolvebusinessdebt.com.
Gettysburg Auto Auction is looking for additional buyers for our increased car volume. So if you're in the market for a new used car, try this little auction. Gettysburg Auto Auction continues to have the highest customer satisfaction and lowest fees of any auto auction. And our exclusive bid drive-by program allows you to drive your car before you buy it. If you missed out on Gettysburg Auto Auction's Thursday night sale, stop by on Friday for our leftover Friday sale, where any vehicle still available can be bought on the spot. Gettysburg Auto Auction is located on Route 15 at the Maryland-Pennsylvania line, the Steinway exit. For directions and a sampling of upcoming vehicles, visit GettyAuto.com. Gettysburg Auto Auction, the little auction with the new start time of 6 p.m. and looking for additional buyers to go with our influx of vehicles.
Daily specials are great this time of year at the Shamrock in Thurmont, like corned beef and cabbage every Monday or prime rib every Wednesday, and for a limited time, the famous Shamrock pot roast. Other great and tasty favorites include the Shamrock's hefty fried oyster sandwiches, specially created salads, and drink specials too. Relax in the pub or dining room. And with the holidays here, buy a Shamrock gift certificate. Always appreciated. Come on by and have an amazing dining experience at the Shamrock on US 15 Thurmont or online at shamrockrestaurant.com. Closed Tuesdays.
All right, high school sports fans, we head into the last month of the regular season of basketball. And once again, we will bring you a matchup between the number 2 and number 3 boys basketball teams in the county. Why is this game so important? Simply because only one of these two teams will vie for the county championship and the other will sit and watch. So, fasten your seatbelts and join us next Tuesday, January the 29th at 7 p.m. when the TJ Patriots host the Linganore Lancers in a repeat matchup that was decided by just 7 points right before Christmas. Tune in to hear all the live game action on AM 1450 or watch our live video stream with play-by-play in color at WTHU.org. That's the Patriots and the Lancers right here on Cool 1450 AM, WTHU.
Here's the Cool 1450 AM forecast. For tonight, increasing clouds and an overnight low of 20. We'll see mostly cloudy skies tomorrow and a high of 35. Clouds again tomorrow night with an overnight low of 25. Sunday starts with a chance of rain and snow showers, but then it will turn partly sunny with a high near 44. Sunday night, a slight chance of showers early in the evening with a low of 26. And sunny for the most part on Monday with a high of 37. And from the Cool 1450 AM Weather Center, I'm John Stevenson.
Cool 1450 AM, WTHU.
Game can be accessed on the www.nfhsnetwork.com broadcast screen.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Linganore High School. We've got third period coming up here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a look at some of the stats here for the first half. Chris, what was your impression of that first half?
Well, Oakdale did not. They looked out of sorts. Now you can say they're out of sorts. You know, it's like they weren't in the game. You know, their shooting percentages were really low, and that might be attributable to the change up and the pressure you're getting from Linganore on their defense. But they just didn't seem to have the energy or the spirit. Linganore disciplined, executing, crisp. You know, they're missing a few things a little bit here and there, but they just have more of a team attitude, and they're just dedicated to playing. Right now, I bet if I'm the Coach Long for Oakdale, that should have been a heck of a halftime speech to really get people motivated to get their heads in the game, because I know the intensity just was not there. At least I didn't think it was.
We've got Braden here from Lancer TV. Braden, what do the stats look like? You were able to get us some stats.
Yeah, so both teams have been spreading the ball around pretty well, but for the Bears, it looks like Schlee's got most of their points. He's got 15 at the break. Reefer, second highest scorer for the team with 5. Wright and Meade adding 2, and then Dylan Burney with 1. On the Lancers side, Francisco Palacios leads the team with 11 points of his own, followed by Jacob Ferentz's 8 points, 5 by Lang, 5 by Formulac, and then 3 by both Mitchell and Nolan.
All right, thanks, Braden. So, Chris, it looks like they pretty much spread the ball around, and Oakdale is relying on 1 or 2 players.
Yeah, and 60% of your points are coming from Schlee, but I'm saying that there's not the intensity. They have no offense that I can tell against the zone, and that's killing them right now. When they go to man-to-man, when Linganore goes man-to-man, you can see an offense out there. They're executing, they're doing things, but Linganore's doing a great job on defense right now.
Right. Yeah, Schlee has 17 points, and that's it. Reefer, the next closest, with 7. All right, there's the inbound. Formulac takes it right at the center circle. Nolan to Formulac. Pull-up shot on the run. Whoa! Formulac hits a beauty from 10 feet out. 15?
Free throw line.
All right. 15 feet out.
Yep. See, now they're playing to their strengths. Linganore's going to play what they're doing best, and they're running zone defense. And I'm telling you, I just can't tell what kind of offense they're trying to run.
McGackey back out front to Schlee. He fires underneath to no one.
That was a good pass, and Nolan just dropped the ball. That was a great whip. He just whipped it in there, Schlee did. And then now they're putting pressure. Oakdale's coming out with three-quarter court. They're trying to do some of their own trapping now.
Well, they have no trouble bringing it across court. Formulac down to Lang. Lang dribbles out back to Formulac. They go around the horn to Palacios.
Yeah, you beat a press by passing.
Wright goes in hard, and we've got a guy on the floor and a whistle, and it's an offensive charge on Wright.
And that was a good call.
That's Wright's third. He's going to have to come out soon.
Now they're a three-quarter court press trap. They're trying to trap. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the trap.
And they turn it over. Here comes Linganore, outlet to Formulac, wide open. Can't convert.
Got to convert that forward speed to vertical speed.
Schlee goes the other way, straight to the hoop. Has his shot blocked, gets his own put back, and scores.
Yep, now they're going to come right back out. So it's pressure and pressure. Pass.
Palacios skip past to Lang. Lang to Formulac. They work back around that perimeter. Straight up, 5-foot runner, no good. Oh, and he gets his own rebound, and Lang puts it in.
A nice assist from the knee. He's on the floor, has one knee down there, and makes a nice pass.
39-27, Linganore on top. 6:03 to go in the third. Schlee pulls up, shoots the three. Too hard off the back iron. Linganore with the rebound. Down the left side. Cross court, wide open. Lang takes his three. Wham! Nothing but net. He drains it.
There's blood in the water. Somebody better call a timeout. I think Oakdale needs a timeout, get their heads together.
McGackey pulls up. He shoots. He can't go. Rebound. Formulac. 15-point lead for the Lancers now. Nolan from the corner. He shoots. Good stroke, no bucket. Rebound. Ho-ho! Formulac pulls it away from Dorner.
Smallest guy on the floor just ripped the rebound down.
Formulac to Lang. Lang looking down in the corner to Nolan. Nolan. Palacio shoots from the three-point land. He was making those earlier. That one didn't go. Nolan gets it back, then loses it on the floor. Jump ball.
Well, that was an NBA three-pointer. He was making high school three-pointers before.
Think he got a little cocky?
He's enthusiastic.
Well, he made 3 threes in a row, so
that's right.
He's enthusiastic. I like that.
He's enthusiastic, yes.
All right, timeout on the floor with 5 minutes on the clock in the third, and the Lancers lead at 42-27. There's that timeout you said that they should call.
Yep, there we go. Got to stop the run. Oakdale, I just don't think Oakdale is focused right now. And they, honest to goodness, they're not running any plays, real plays. They don't have an offense against the zone. And, Coach O'Connor just stay in the zone, make them pay. Make them pay.
We just saw a gymnastic display of extravagance here. These cheerleaders, these Linganore cheerleaders just went flying all over the floor. Man, when I was in high school, if the cheerleaders had tried that, they'd have put them in the hospital.
When I was in high school, we had, for like 10 years running, the #1 cheerleading team in the state of West Virginia. We had girls that would do back handsprings the length of the floor and finish it like regular gymnasts.
Unbelievable.
They were crazy. It's surprising they didn't get injured more than us.
All right, Bears have it. Inbound. Burney down the middle of the court, directs traffic over to McGackey. McGackey to Burney. Right in the game now. He gets jammed up, pulls it back out to Burney.
2-3 zone, they're just lost. Oakdale just running around. I can't see.
Yeah, they're not running an offense. And now we've got a foul and a whistle.
What I would do if I was them is real simple. The two front guards should be at the elbows of the free throw line or 3 or 4 feet ahead. They're way too far up front. What I would do is I would have put Schlee at the free throw line and then just feed him, let him turn around and hit cutters or drive to the basket. It's a real simple response. But he's out there, playing. You got 5 guards out there, one guy sitting underneath.
Penetration, bounce pass underneath,
3
jammed
seconds.
up, steps on the line.
Well, it would have been 3 seconds either way because he pitched a tent down there.
Well, they turn it over there, and Linganore has it.
Pressure, half-court trap by Oakdale but great ball movement by Linganore.
Palacios goes up with a fingertip roll, no good. Ferentz rips it down off the rim and gets fouled.
He got fouled by 2 people.
He's holding his mouth, too. He got hit in the face.
Well, one guy held him, the other guy hit him. It was pretty good.
I think he lost a tooth. He's got something in his hand there. Wait, he says timeout.
He doesn't need a timeout. It's an injury.
Something in his hand that he's walking over to the bench with it.
His contact lens.
I hope so.
He's putting it in now.
All right, good. I'm glad you can see because I'm blocked. I was afraid it was his tooth. I saw that happen in a girls' game at Walkersville last year.
Yeah, he was holding it like he had something, but it was his contact.
We've got a whistle there before the shot.
Offensive foul.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, he went to set the same play they've been running. The inbounds guy is always open. So Formulac threw the ball in, cut off to make that shot in the corner, but the guy setting the screen moved. They called that on the.
Nolan gets his first personal. Burney goes in, spin, fires it over to Schlee.
We got Schlee 27 feet from the basket.
Oh, stolen by Nolan, and he stepped on the line out of bounds, so it's going to be Bears ball.
Here's the key to beating a zone. You don't beat a zone by shooting over top of it. 3-pointers. That's what the zone wants you to do. You beat it by attacking it inside. and they are not, the ball does not go inside. So, as a result, they're getting one shot, and then the zone is doing its job. They're getting the rebound. Now they're trapping.
There's the buzzer on the possession, and once again, Oakdale cannot get any points at their end of the paint.
Yeah, the zone trapped them in the corner. Nobody comes into the center of the floor. Nobody's going underneath the basket. It's wide open for anybody who wants to play that, but, just not there.
3:25 to go, and there's a steal by the Bears as Reefer comes down with it. Reefer to McGackey. McGackey to Schlee. Schlee looking, fires it cross court. Shot by Reefer, rims in and out. Rebound Palacios. Here comes Linganore.
We get one shot, one rebound, and off we go. So that's what the joy of zone is.
There's another steal, this time by Schlee. Behind the back oh my goodness, that was a beauty.
That was sweet.
He did a behind the back layup off the glass.
Well, the guy went for the ball. He pulled the ball behind his back, continued with a nice long step, and there we go.
Nolan on the cutter, he scores.
See who's going to the basket? Who's going to the basket the entire time here? They're getting easy baskets. Linganore is going to the basket. You don't see, and all Oakdale is doing right now is shooting long shots.
There goes Schlee. He pulls up, clutches, drum. It goes, and he gets fouled, so he's going to get 3 points. A chance at 3 points the hard way.
The fans are booing that one.
Well, he pumped that one.
Yeah,
he kind of hung in the air a little bit, didn't he?
He did. He went from the free throw line to almost underneath the basket before he let go of the ball. And the answer is yes, he did get fouled.
Nolan with 23 points now. Make it. No, he misses it.
Colin.
I'm sorry, I said Nolan, I meant Schlee.
21
Schlee.
points. 21.
Now he's got 2 foul shots, so it's 23 total. Okay, they work around the perimeter. Nolan has it. Nolan fakes a shot, dribbles, passes to Maddox. He drives, he gets stripped away. Here comes Schlee with the ball. Schlee wants to go. He drives, kicks it back out. 15-footer, in and out, no good. Rebound Linganore. Ferentz rips it away from everybody, hands it off to Formulac.
I think everybody on the Oakdale team hit him when he pulled that rebound. He still held on to it.
Lang on the wing. Drifts right, goes left, pulls up. Oh, beautiful looker underneath.
That was good. His player was cutting to the basket and then stopped, and the ball kept going. So if he kept cutting, he'd have wound up right where the ball was. So that was a great pass and just a little miscommunication. They're trying to trap. Linganore's trying to trap, half-court trap.
Schlee brings it up. Down in the corner, over to Bernie. Bernie. Looking, back around. Bernie goes, kicks it back out. Bernie will not shoot, and it cost him because Lang anticipated it, stole the ball, and went up and scored.
All right.
One thing about Bernie is he will not shoot. You can count on it.
There's somebody fouled.
Oh, that's 2 fouls. My bad. So it's 5, 10, 15, 21 points for Schlee.
15-point lead, 1 minute left.
Wow. In the third.
In the third. I am surprised at this. I truly am.
Me too. 46-31. Linganore on top.
Somebody did their homework. Somebody said we're going to change up the defenses, and this is a very good coaching job so far by Mr. O'Connor.
Yes.
Yeah, they're playing well together. They've got the intensity, and they're just out disciplining them right now.
And I think one of the surprises in this game has been the spread of shooting by Linganore. I mean, look at you've got 7, 11, 5, 12, 8, and that's 5 different players with points.
Yeah, with Palacio and a little bit from Formulac. But I'll tell you what, if you look at points in the paint, I guarantee you that Linganore has 3 times more points in the paint than Oakdale. That's the tail of the tape. That's the zone is succeeding by pushing them out to take long shots.
Well, the two big guys, Nolan and Ferentz, have a combined 13 points.
Still stolen.
And there's Ferentz making the steal out to Nolan. Nolan goes hard, and he's going to pull the foul. It's going to be a non-shooting foul, possession foul out of bounds. Palacio steps out.
Yeah, they're handing him the saddle right now to ride the next player, because he just rode him all the way down.
Into Lang. Lang looking, goes left. Pulls up over to Maddox. Maddox looking, back out to Palacios. They play catch. He lobs it underneath. Ferentz back out, shot by Palacios. No good. Ball's up in the air, tipped. No good.
All right, we had about 6 passes before we had a shot. There's a carry.
Yep, that's a carry on Reefer.
Now in the NBA, that would not be a carry. They're just
that was just good dribbling skills, right?
Yeah. And we used to have a thing called, turning the ball over, but it seems like nobody ever calls that anymore.
Linganore with the ball and a substantial lead.
Or palming. We used to call it palming.
24 seconds to go in the third. Formulac, top of the key.
Yep.
Over to Lang. Back to Formulac. 10 seconds.
Oakdale's in a sinking man. They're becoming aware of the fact that they have 2 big guys down low.
Formulac to Lang. He shoots. No good. There's the buzzer. So they ran a play at the buzzer that isolated Lang. He shot, couldn't make it.
Yeah, we had the shot buzzer, and then the quarter buzzer was off by 3 seconds.
All right. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 3 periods of action. The Linganore Lancers 46, the Oakdale Bears 31. We'll be right back after this important break.
All right, we're clear on fouls now.
How about that Frederick County Lancer cheerleading squad, the champions of Frederick County.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. There's the buzzer signaling 8 minutes on the clock, and it's up. We've got 8 minutes between these 2 teams, and one of them's going to come out with a W. Right now, Linganore in the driver's seat. They have the ball. Formulac brings it up to Ferentz. Formulac, he drives. Oh! He does his best impression of James Harden right there.
I was going to say Chris Paul.
Yeah, you're right, Chris Paul.
I was going to say Chris Paul. He scooped it, finished it, and got the foul. Littlest guy on the floor.
And he made the bucket
after 3. And here they are trapping again.
49-31 Linganore with a big lead now.
All right.
Schlee looking, bounce pass. Down in the corner, Dorner fires a beautiful pass underneath, but he can't make it. Linganore coming back the other way now, slows it down, working that clock. Lang from the right wing. Goes cross court to Nolan. Down in the corner, wide open. Formulac shoots and hits the 3. Man, they are just putting the pedal to the metal right now.
21 points. And there's just no answer to the zone. I mean,
Schlee goes in, drives in, draws the charge.
That was a little bit of acting, but it was good acting.
Yeah.
We'll go for it.
Well, he put his shoulder down and did a football move.
Yeah, but...
like he was running the read option there.
No. It was good acting.
All right, Linganore inbound to Formulac. Formulac comes up hard, tipped away. Good play by Dorner.
Ooh, Schlee just gave a forearm shiver to Formulac.
Did he?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and Schlee's and Formulac's complaining to the ref. Referee didn't see it.
Formulac takes the inbound. Down on the left side, Palacios. Bounce pass to Lang. Nolan. Formulac looking, nothing there. Fires it inside, tipped away. There's a whistle on Reefer. Reefer's going to get the foul for the reach in.
Yeah, he was behind him in the post. He came over his shoulder trying to get the ball, and that was a good call.
That's 4 on Reefer. Formulac has it. Off the screen. Looking back to Nolan. Nolan drives, pulls up, kicks it back out front to Palacio. They're just working that clock. Good discipline. Loose ball, little contact, no whistle. Shot, Formulac from out front. No good. Rebound and put back by Ferentz. And Reefer lost the handle on it and went right into Ferentz's hands, and he scores.
Hey, hit him on the head.
Sometimes you get everything goes your way, Chris.
Yeah, the ball just went off his fingertips. Reefer hit him in the head, rolled off his head, off his back.
And landed right in the fingertips of Ferentz.
And Ferentz said, look what I found.
Christmas.
You know? Early times.
Yeah.
23 points. This is a surprise. Like Gomer Pyle said, surprise,
surprise, surprise. Yeah. 54-31. Who'd have thunk it?
Not me. And Oakdale is frustrated. They're out there lost right now. This is not the same team we saw last week at all.
So if Linganore is 11-3 and Oakdale is 12-2, Oakdale's going to end up 12-3. Linganore's going to end up 12-3. We got a tie for first place, don't we?
Right, and guess who's getting better as the season has gone on?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Now this is a great wake-up. This is where the coach is going to make a great play come Monday for practice for Oakdale, because he's going to sit there and say, hey, we got playoffs coming. We can't be doing this.
Have we already peaked? Did we peak back in December?
It'll be get on the end line. We're running some sprints, folks.
Uh-oh. I hate that word.
Oh. My coach used to kill us with that.
Yeah, those end-to-enders where you have to touch the baseline.
Well, we call them suicides. It's not politically correct to do that anymore.
So Schlee puts one in and scores for the Bears. And Linganore brings it up. Lang. Now, skip pass to Palacios.
Oakdale's getting energized. You're really starting to whack away now.
20-point game. Formulac has it stolen.
He got fouled, but they let it go.
Here comes Dorner. Dorner to Schlee. Schlee, ISO in front. Goes with an elbow. Runs, pulls up with a runner. Draws a blocking foul. And Schlee hurt himself. He's limping on that knee.
On his ankle.
He turned an ankle, you're right.
Yeah. I thought that was a charge, but the referee right underneath it in front of it says, nope, that was a blocking foul, so we're going to shoot on the shot, shooting 2.
I don't know if he can. He's barely able to stand up on that leg right now.
Well, his leg's not shooting.
That's true. He made it.
Yeah.
He's still hunched over, holding that left ankle.
I don't see anybody getting set to the score.
He's limping badly on that.
Yeah, I don't see him being
replaced. Here comes.
There you go.
Wright's coming in for him. And he missed the back end. So Schlee limping on he can't go in his timeout.
Referee injury timeout.
Yeah, Schlee had to go down. He's now down, trying to stretch at mid-court. And we've got injury timeout. Schlee, he turned that left ankle badly. He can't walk on it, Chris.
Well, I've done a few of those in my day.
Yeah, me too. My. I busted mine that way.
Ouch.
Turned it all the way over, and that outside bone hit the concrete and busted.
Yeah, ouch.
I didn't know it was broken. I got up the next day and took one look at it and said, uh-oh.
Not good.
I had a black foot.
5.5 minutes left in the fourth. They're down 19. Schlee is out.
Yeah.
getting pressure.
Formulac goes left. Cross court to Lang. Back around Palacios. He penetrates. Kicks it off. It hits the rim. It's blocked. But Ferentz comes up with it. That guy's everywhere. Shot from Lang. In and out. Whistle.
Offensive foul. Push and try to get to the backboard. That's okay. I'll tell you what. Formulac last week and this week, I think last week he was an unsung hero. He definitely is controlling the game.
That's a fourth foul on Cole Mitchell. And now you've got a whistle underneath as Reefer gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Let's see who that one's on. It's on Ferentz. Ferentz is fourth. So we've got Linganore's got 2 players with 4 and 1 with Sean Lang with 3.
We're talking about a team here with Oakdale that this year is averaging 79 points a game. So right now they have 36.
Correction, Wright is shooting the free throw, and he made the first one. Say that again.
They've been averaging 79 points a game, Oakdale, and we're in the fourth quarter, and they're only got 37 total. So they're at half
of their production.
Half their production. So as I keep talking about defense, yeah, they don't have an answer for this defense.
Palacios drives to the hoop. Linganore gets the rebound, but he's immediately tied up by the Bears, and it's a jump ball possession arrow to Oakdale.
Yeah, the Lancers are in the 1-on-1s. They got 6 fouls, team fouls for Oakdale. We've got more pressure, still putting pressure on them.
4:50 to go in the game, 54-37, Linganore on top. Oakdale has the ball. Burney drives, has it blocked. Out of bounds by Ferentz, and the crowd gives him a little action there.
4.5 minutes left, 17-point game, and Linganore is still pressuring.
Inbound by McGackey, gives it all the way out to Reefer. 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 Formulac tried to pick his pocket and got a little piece of him there.
I got to give him that just because that was sweet.
So that's Formulac's third. So now we've got 2 players with 3 and 2 with 4 with 4:39 to go. That's no problem.
I like that. That was sweet. Formulac is, in my opinion, in the last couple games that I've seen him, is really the unsung. He's really controlling the game.
Reefer misses the free throw. Back to Lang. He comes hard. No, brings it out. Formulac resets. Nolan on the wing. Underneath.
There he goes.
Oh, reverse. What a beautiful no-look bounce pass by Ferentz to Nolan. And Nolan gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
Throw into the medium post from the left sideline. And then Nolan did the right thing. He jagged up toward the half court and then cut baseline. And then hit a little drop pass from the man at the post. And Nolan just had to convert that. He got fouled, but that was a sweet play. Pass and cut. Very nice.
That's the 5th personal on Reefer. I think he's going to come out now. Looks like they're
both teams.
Yeah.
Both teams.
No, Reefer's coming back in.
We're shooting 2 here, but we got both teams in the bonus.
Now they're having a talk over in front of the scorer's table, and there goes Ethan back to the bench. So that's it. Reefer's fouled out. He's got 5. And that means that Sabute is going to come in for him. We haven't seen Sabute all this game, and he had a great game against Tuscarora when we did it.
He was burning up the shoe leather there, man. He was all over the place.
Nolan hits the front end. He's got bonus now. He'll shoot the bonus. Good free throw stroke for a big man. Oh, Ferentz comes up with the rebound on the missed free throw. Linganore's just, they must have put a couple of clover leaves on a horseshoe in their pockets before they came out here today.
Yeah, 3 players on Oakdale smacking the heck out of the player there. Are we shooting 1-on-1?
55-37, 4:13 to go in the game. Timeout on the floor. We're getting another gymnastic extravaganza display.
My back hurts whenever I see them doing that. I'm just like, oh my gosh. They must be all cartilage.
I wonder if they get dizzy after they do that. They don't look dizzy. They're not walking like. I have a kitty cat with a little, one of those little laser lights, and I'll run him around in circles 3 or 4 times and then stop, and he's like walks sideways.
Yeah, I have the same thing. I have 2 cats, and I make them walk up the wall.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, all the starters are in.
They are.
I mean, Linganore is not cutting any breaks here, folks. No mercy. There's no mercy rule.
All right, here comes the Bears out on the floor. Sabute, Dorner, McGackey, Wright,
point,
and no Schlee.
At this point, Oakdale is just flat out outmanned in size and everything else.
Nolan, they're just working the ball around, trying to keep it, and there's a travel on Nolan.
Good call.
All right, so McGackey will inbound from in front of the.
They're still pressuring him.
Bernie. Back to McGackey. He drives, pulls up, shoots a 15-footer, no good. Sabute was up in the ceiling for that. See how high up he was, Chris?
Yep, for a guy who's
a little guy. He's
5'8", 5'9".
About 5'8". His elbow was even with the rim.
He was trying to dunk it, and he's trying to do a hesitation two-handed
slam back
dunk in warm-ups.
All right, Formulac brings it up, guarded by Sabute, gets trapped, gets the ball away, down to Nolan. A good ball movement by Linganore to keep out of that trap. Straight to the hoop, Palacio kicks it to Lang. Lang pulls up, bounce pass to Palacio. Running that ball around, great work on that clock, and now they shoot and score right in the middle. Ferentz.
And we had 2 big guys in the paint, getting the ball and scoring. And again, I'll bet you they outscored Oakdale by 20 points just in the paint, easy.
Sabute, the all-county running back for the championship Bears. Wow! Palacio got his stroke back from top of the key.
Well, they need to go to the basket.
Lang. Oh, Nolan loses the handle on that one.
Yeah, he threw. No, actually he threw it. It was a great pass, but it hit the net, and the net moved the ball.
Slowed it down a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and missed it there. So it was a good pass, but the nothing but net, actually.
Dorner loses it out of bounds, saves it. Backcourt violation. No, they said it was tipped. Now the other referee said backcourt.
No, it was not tipped.
He was closer, and they're having a discussion.
Yeah, he gets the call.
And he gets the call.
That's right.
Backcourt violation on the Bears. Linganore ball.
And that was the right call.
2:38 to go, 57-40. Linganore with the lead.
Give that man a cigar.
Lang in trouble, needs help. He gets it into Formulac. Formulac up in the air over to Palacios. Palacios back to Formulac. Yep, they're looking. Oh, look at that. Oh, man. Lang hit the deck hard as he went over top of Sabute.
Yeah, they called a block. That was tough, though. 17-point game, 2 minutes left.
Sean Lang goes to the free throw line to shoot 2, and McGackey gets the foul. Lang with the first one.
I guess it's payback from the December game, huh?
Want to thank faculty sponsor Patrick for giving us an opportunity to collaborate here on the radio with the Lancer TV and all of the great team here at courtside. Also on the radio on Cool 1450 AM. Patrick Green, faculty sponsor for Lancer TV, and now we've got a traveling violation and a turnover by the Bears. Crowd's ready. They're up on their feet. Linganore's ready to erupt.
Yeah, here's the question. Which team's better? One team won by 19 in the first match. The other team's winning by 19 in the second one.
Wide open. Ferentz puts it in.
Blown coverage there somewhere.
Bernie has it stripped away. Lang comes up with it. He goes straight up with it, smiles as he makes the layup. Big smile on his face. You see that?
Yeah, he was posing for the camera. The camera's right here.
That's right.
Hey, Mom, look here.
Whistle on the floor, timeout. Coach Long says, I've seen enough. Get over here, let's talk. 63-40, Linganore with a 23-point lead at a minute 52.
This is, if you would have asked me before the game what I thought, I'd have picked Oakdale. But give them credit. Linganore just stayed in it.
I'm going to call you out on that one because last week you said you thought when we were talking about this game, you said you thought Linganore might be the better team.
I said might. I thought there were three teams that seemed to be really good, and I thought these two were the two of those three in the county. But this is surprising. I tell you what, Oakdale just flat. They're just flat. There's no energy. There wasn't anything like it was last week, the week before. So I think they're going to be doing a lot of wind sprints on Monday.
Yep. All right. Sabute has it. Back around. Inside to Cheney. Shot from the corner, no good. Way up in the air, Ferentz loses it out of bounds. It'll be Bears ball. And here comes a wholesale substitution for the Lancers, and the crowd gives them a standing ovation as the starters come off the floor. Shot from the corner. Swish. Beautiful tray by Wright from deep in the corner. Trims the lead to 20. 63-43. Linganore with the ball in the lead. And we've got a whistle as number 31 took a couple of dribbles and then was immediately fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot bonus. Double bonus.
You know, given the size of the county we have here, so many of these kids have been playing against each other for, 6 or 7 years. They start off in Luya, some of the AAU teams. A lot of times, it's really interesting. I mean, they all know each other.
That's Grayson Rook gets his first one. Rook rattles in and pops out. Rebound Bears. Sabute. Right, goes baseline, gets trapped, kicks it back out. Shot from 10 foot, off the glass and good. 19-point game now. Linganore on top with a minute on the clock. Shot from the corner. A lot of contact, no whistle. Number 21 with the shot. Dan Dugan. And now we've got a whistle at the other end. And I believe we're going to have a shooting foul.
Yep, shoot two.
So Savuti will take his first trip to the free throw line with that opportunity to get his first points of the game. With 51 seconds on the clock.
I can't see over there. Has Schlee got some ice on his foot or not? Or is he even over there?
Sabute too hard off the back iron, misses the first one.
I think Schlee is back in the...
Schlee is in the dressing room.
In the dressing room, right. Getting iced up.
With the trainer. Sabute to shoot one. Got it. Interesting free throw style. I call it the bob and weave.
He's putting fakes on people at the free throw line.
Yeah, right. All right, out front. Garrett Schwartzback, shot. Grayson comes up with it. Rook loses it. And now down the other way. Wright goes up, reverse layup, and scores.
And one.
He hits the deck hard, and he's fouled. That one's going to go on Garrett Schwartzbeck, his first personal, as Mr. Wright takes a trip to the free throw line. Makes the first one.
15-point game, and it wasn't that close.
Here comes Schwartzbeck. Cross court. Number 23, Kendall Johnson. Back to Schwartzbeck. Between the leg dribble, showing us a little something there. A little something, something.
5 seconds.
Back over to Connor now. Tim Connor has it. He drifts. He looks. Crowd on his feet. They're cheering. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. And an impressive win. The Linganore Lancers have defeated the #1 Oakdale Bears 64-49 here at their home court on a packed arena Friday night.
This was a great high school game. Back and forth, back and forth. You can never tell. You can never tell these games, you know. But there's a lot of coaching opportunities in the coming weeks for the Oakdale Bears and for Linganore. Something to bask in a little bit. Keep your head on straight. Get ready for the playoffs.
All right. We're going to step aside for a break now. We'll come back. We might be able to get you some interviews with some of the players and talk a little bit about some of the stats for the game. You're listening